beautiful people, and happy beginning of this week's weekly vlog. I have just logged off work. I was working from home today to kind of catch up on all the stuff from being off when I had the lurgy. So I have got caught up and it is now 21 minutes past 4. So this is a late start to the vlog, but when I'm working, that does tend to happen. This week's reading plans are, need to remember where I put my book. Oh, it's all the way on the bed. Ugh. Is The Near Witch, because guess what? We're bringing it into this week because I didn't finish it. So I'm starting the week on page 220. This will hopefully be finished by maybe Wednesday. Let's be optimistic because that's how I live my life. And then I think I'm either going to pick up Hocus Pocus and Hocus Pocus. Hocus Pocus and Hocus Pocus the sequel and get that read, and pick up Punk 57. Now that was kind of my reading plans for last week, but this is my reading plans for this week and I would like to make them happen. Plan wise, outside of work, I don't have a huge amount of plans for this week so far, but we just have to kind of wait and see. I'm going to be in the office for the rest of the week, so I will be getting reading time first thing in the morning, but my dad is currently on holiday, so I'm not getting a lift to work, so I might not necessarily be at work as early as I would be if he was giving me a lift, because I usually get a good hour in and then start at 8. So I get to work at 7, start at 8. We can all do maths. That was a bit silly. Don't know why I just explained that. But yeah, so it depends what time I kind of get in at and how much reading I'm going to get done. But I am away to go say hello to the boys because they know I've been in this room all day and they're not allowed in this room. So I need to go and say hello to them. And then I'm going to put some reading sprints on and make myself a cup of biscuit tea, which I still can't taste because I've got no taste or no sense of smell, which is really annoying and makes eating really boring. But hey ho, that didn't stop me eating 3/4 of a tube of Pringles today. Salt and vinegar. Did I taste them? No. Did my belly appreciate them? Yes. So let's start this week's weekly vlog. Hello my beautiful people, happy Tuesday. I've just got out of the shower. I've not dried my hair, if you couldn't tell. What? I don't know if you guys could hear that or not. I've just dropped something on my foot and it was extremely painful, which was annoying. I was just going to turn the light on and I dropped up my foot and it was sore. You know. Are you hungry? Are you wanting your supper? Is that what it is? Okay, then you go get your supper in a minute. So yes, I'm just popping on to say that I'm going to be on Lisa's sprints at 7 o'clock. It's now 5:45. I worked from home today because, don't know if you can tell by the sound of my voice, but I'm still not 100%. It just isn't shifting. It's really annoying. So I'm just in the process of making my dinner. I'm having chicken and rice, just to wait to feed the boys. I've done no reading, but because I'm on reading sprints, I'm really hoping that I'm going to get a good chunk of The Near Witch done. I could potentially finish it if I'm really good at being dedicated and reading, but we'll just have to wait and see how I get on. But yes, I should get this little one fed and my 2 other little ones because it's just constant. But I just wanted to check in and say hello and happy Tuesday, and I've done no reading, but are we surprised? No. So, you know how in that last clip that I said that I dropped that socket thing? Did I even tell you what it was? I can't remember. I dropped that old socket that got taken off my wall that basically like fucked all of my electric. Well, I dropped it on my foot, filmed the last clip, didn't really think of it, anything of it apart from thinking, ouch, that was a bit sore. Looked down, there was blood all over my floor. I've like cut all the top of my foot. That's incredibly annoying, but yes. I'm trying to deal with that, deal with Ziggy, try and keep him out the blood. Then I've got to try and feed the boys. Oh, disaster. But yeah, everything just is terrible right now. Oh. Good evening. It is 9:24 and I'm currently on Lisa's sprints, but I'm gonna have to bail because I need to go to bed. I am so tired. I've read 12 pages today. That is not terribly good, but I'm on page 232. It's not really a good reading week so far, is it? Because tomorrow's Jazz Hands Wednesday. But yes, I am going to message Lisa and let her know that I'm going to be leaving the sprints, and then I'm going to get myself to bed. I'm probably going to put Below Deck Mediterranean on because I don't know if I've told you guys about it or not yet, but I'm obsessed with it. I tried it like a couple of times. I couldn't really get into it. Got the Rona and then fell in love with it. So I'm halfway through season 2. So I'm going to put an episode of that on and then go to sleep, I think. And then I've got work in the morning. I'm kind of hoping that I feel a bit better in the morning so I can go into the office, but just gonna have to wait and see. It's such a weird waiting game. You just don't really know how you're gonna feel. And first thing in the morning and last thing at night tend to be the worst times. So the tiredness is just, it's crazy. Also, this is a pile of books that don't have a house because I've got bookshelves that need built and they've not been built yet. So I'm just collecting them and stacking them in a really awkward, really strange way. So yeah, but I don't know if there'll be more footage from today. If there is, it'll probably be of the cats. They might be being cute in the bedroom. We'll just have to wait and see. I really need to not have automatic sprayers all the time. They give me the fear and a scare every time they go off. You guys must hate that noise every so often. I don't know if you have noticed it, but yeah, that's kind of Tuesday. Hello, my beautiful people, and happy Jazz Hands Wednesday. It is 6 p.m. I have been working today, and now the football is on, and I'm going to read my book while the football's on, and I'm just making dinner as well. So yeah, I don't really have any reading updates. I read 12 pages yesterday. It's pretty rubbish. I really want to finish The Near Witch, but I just don't know if I have it in me or not. Gonna try though and see how I feel, but to be perfectly honest, we're sliding quite dramatically. To be perfectly honest, I just want to watch Below Deck. That's all I want to do. I don't want to read, I just want to watch Below Deck. But yeah, but anyway, happy Wednesday. Ziggy! Oh, you're free. What happened? What happened? Happy Thursday, everyone. Hello. I have just finished work, and this is what I come to when I just finish work. Hey, Nessa. And Ziggy. But yeah. Oh my goodness. I have done no reading. I did some last night though. I think I read about 25 pages or so of The Near Witch. I'm determined to get this book finished, but I have a book delivery coming today and I really want to read that, so just have to wait and see how I get on with that. But yes, just finished work, gonna do the boys' litter, get them fed, get myself fed, and then settle down for the evening and get some reading done. Hello, Gunner. Hello. Kiss. Have you had a nice day while I was working? Huh? You're very rarely in the vlogs anymore. Here comes your brother. Your annoying little brother. And I don't mean NASA. So, I had book mail, like I said. Sorry, that's just Amazon emailing me to tell me that they've delivered it. So I pre-ordered I'm Glad My Mom Died by Jeanette McCurdy. I'm pretty sure it said McCurdy. But yes, it's just arrived and it's tiny. I was expecting it to be a lot bigger. It's only about 304 pages. So I'm excited. I love the design and everything of this, and the picture itself is just, I don't know, I've just heard such good things about this and I can't really wait to get into it. I kind of want to sack off The Near Witch and just start reading this. Is that really bad? Hi, Gunner. I very rarely get like a pre-order in and I'm like, I must read this now, and then actually do it, because I do say that, but then I don't actually do it. But this, I just think it's going to be a really quick read. It's not on my September TBR, not TBR though, but The Near Witch is, and I've still got so much of it to go. I've got up to page 256. So yesterday I read 36 pages. I really think it's because when I started this book I had COVID and my brain fog was at its worst, and I didn't really take it in. And to be perfectly honest, I don't really know what's going on. And I feel bad for like reading a book and then rating it when I can't really remember what's going on. But I'm also one of those people that really struggles to DNF. So I don't think I'm just going to be able to like DNF and like fuck it off. So I really don't know. I just want to read this, but I also want to finish this. But then in my head, I'm like, do I just pick this up, read it and finish it, and then go back to this? Because maybe I just need some time away from this. But all the action started happening in this, and I was actually enjoying it a bit more last night. But there's just something pulling me towards this rather than this. I don't know. All bookworms out there have like problems like this. I totally get it. I do. But when I next check in with you, I might have started this and I'm not going to be sorry about it. And I definitely won't have finished this. Definitely not. I love you. Love me too. Love you too. Gunner. Love you. Kiss. Love you too. Hello, my beautiful people. Happy Friday. It's 8:30 p.m. I was working today. And then when I finished work, I crawled through to my bed, put on below deck, curled up with the boys, and fell asleep and woke up about 7:30. So I've just had my dinner and fed the cats and did their litter and things. And I don't really have much to report. I did get my food shop this morning though, and I ordered 2 books from Asda and they came. Thank goodness. So I just thought I would show you guys. So I got Carrie Soto is Back by Taylor Jenkins Reid. The first one is Malibu Rising. Have I read it? No. Do I own it? Yes. Did I pre-order that one? Yes. But Taylor Jenkins Reid has never let me down, so I had to add her to my collection. And I have Malibu Rising in hardback, so I had to get this one in hardback, and it was only £9 in Asda, so had to get it. And then the next one is the Lady Gaga book, which I'm really excited about. I don't think I've ever expressed my love for Lady Gaga, but I really like her, and I love the fact that she is really brave and just carries on even though she's got like medical problems. That means that her body's in agony, yet she'll still go on a stage and perform and then just deal with the consequences of being in pain because she wants to perform and be there for her fans. So she's just a massive inspiration for somebody like me who has medical problems and who is in pain all the time. And it's just, it makes you put things into perspective when I struggle some days because I'm like, my body hurts. I just want to stay in bed all day. But I obviously don't do it. I just get up and I get on with it. And in my head, I think Lady Gaga can go on a stage and perform in front of hundreds of thousands of people in absolute agony. I can get up out of my bed and have a shower. So, yeah. Don't know how much more footage you'll get of today because I'm literally having a cup of tea, watching another episode of Below Deck, and then I'm going to bed. But I have a long weekend because the Queen's funeral is on Monday and we've got the day off on Monday, so I'm off Saturday, Sunday, Monday. But I think tomorrow I'm actually going on a little trip to Dundee. So I am going to take you guys with me. I'm going to be on my own, so I've not done that in a really long time and I don't even feel that anxious about it. I'm really excited. So I'm going to take you with me and film as much of it as I can, but I will be by myself, so it'll be a bit strange, so I'll only be able to film like what I can film. But I plan on going book shopping. I might go to the art gallery again. If you guys have been here for a while, you would have seen on my birthday vlog that I went to Dundee for my birthday and did lots of things. So I will take you guys along with me as much as I can, but I just wanted to check in and say happy Friday, and I will see you all very soon in the next clip, whether that is Friday or Saturday. Good morning, my beautiful people, and happy Saturday. It is 7:34 a.m. and I am up. I have fed the cats. The cats are trying to get into this room currently, i.e. Siggy. I have to make sure that he doesn't get in. Excuse me, sir. I'll just be a minute. So yeah, I'm up. It is early. I've had my first cup of tea. I'm away to jump in the shower. Getting picked up at 8:30. And then I'm going to Dundee for the day. And I'm very, very excited. I thought when this time came, I'd be really nervous, but I'm not. So yes, I need to get myself in the shower. I need to sort my bag and need to make room for books because I'm going to charity shops. I'm going book shopping and I want to sit and have a cup of tea somewhere and read my book. So I'm very excited. I woke up again this morning being so congested and stuffy. Like, did anybody else get COVID and then it just lingered for absolutely ages? Like, I have days where I'm like, oh, it's starting to, like, the after effects of it are going away. This is great. I almost feel like a normal human being again. Then I wake up the next day and I'm like, what is this? I have a sore throat again, stuffy nose, watery eyes. It's a horrible illness that I really wish had not plagued the world. It's awful. But yes, I am not going to let that get me down. A shower should help steam out all the crap and that will feel nice. But yes, I'm going to go get ready, get sorted, and then take you with me. I'm so excited. I'm going to be filming outside the house for the first time in like a proper while. So yes, here we go. Hello my beautiful people, happy Saturday evening. I took you on my travels. I actually filmed a lot more than I thought I was going to. I was quite impressed by that. So I went to the McManus Art Gallery and you would have seen little bits and pieces from that. I also went to a few charity bookshops. I also went to Waterstones and can't remember what else I filmed. Can't remember, but I took yous with me and that was the clips that were previous to this one. So yeah, I have had, well, I bought some things, so I thought I would do a little haul with you guys, and I've also had some books delivered whilst I was away as well, so I thought I would also share that with you. How are we all doing on this day that you're watching it? I am pooped from walking about so much. That's the most I've walked about in ages, and I'm definitely feeling it like in my body. Oh, and another thing, I finished The Near Witch as well. So after I'd kind of done my shopping, I went for, well, I read a little bit in the McManus Art Gallery cafe because I have brunch there, and then I read at Starbucks once I was finished shopping and I was just waiting to be picked up. So The Near Witch, I have given it 3 stars, and you might be disappointed by that, but it's purely down to, I think, the fact that I had COVID when I read this at the start. So I didn't really care about Lexi, the main character. Didn't really care about the story plot, like the storylines. You could definitely tell that this is her first sort of book, and yeah, I don't know, I wasn't feeling it, but the last 40 pages kind of drew me in and I was quite excited by it. But I've given it 3 stars, but that I think is purely down to like my brain, but I could be completely wrong. But I have read it and it is finished. So that is book 1 done for the month of September. Fantastic. There we are. And it's the 17th, so I still have time to read and finish another book. Maybe not. But I want to get into the little haul. So from the McManus Gallery, I got this magnet. I saw this picture, you might have seen it in the clips previously, of these 2 little ladies sitting having a wee blather, and I thought about this as me and Danny when we were older. So I saw this in the gift shop because I love a gift shop, and I thought that's perfect, I want to remember this picture always, so now I will see it every time I go to the fridge to get the milk out for my tea. But I just love it, it's so good, love it. So picked that up. I went to Waterstones and I got Before Your Memory Fades by Toshikazu Kawaguchi. It's the same person that wrote Before the Coffee Gets Cold, and there's another one I can't remember. If you just heard that noise, that was Ziggy knocking something over, I don't know what it was. But yeah, I haven't read the first one, I don't even think I own the second one, and I didn't even know the third one was coming out, but I'm not gonna lie, I'm very excited that is, and this one's in a hardback, the other 2 are in paperback, so I had to get it. It's got a cute little cat on the front. We love cats. So yeah, got that. I got these in, I think it was like Home Bargains or Poundland, I can't remember. They are bleeding tapered candles, so basically like you light them and then red pours down the side of them. This is definitely my aesthetic, like all year round in the house, so had to get me some of them. I also got some Lush bath bombs, but I can't really be bothered taking them out. I got the ghost one from the Halloween section, and I also got the pumpkin one. It was very strange being in Lush and not being able to smell, because I have completely lost my taste and smell. It has been gone for the last like 2 weeks, so it was weird because I couldn't go and sniff all the things that I usually would, so that was really strange. That just sprayed right next to the camera, that was weird. A little bit of ambience, bit of atmospheric, I don't know what on earth I'm trying to say, but anyway, I got some books in the mail, so I'm going to show you them. I am meant to have other books arriving, but I don't really understand what's going on with my DPD. I had a little note to say that they tried to deliver it, but it wasn't delivered, and then I can't track it, and it says it's still being delivered by 10 p.m, so God knows what's going on with that. But I'll show you what I've got so far. So I got Mina and the Slayers by Amy McCaw. I got the first one, Mina and the Undead, maybe a month or so ago. This one's quite big. I picked this up because I think that I'm absolutely going to love this series, and it's coming into spooky season and it might just be what I'm in the mood for, so pick that up. I got Promised Neverland. Oh, I got volume 2, but I also got volume 1, but I don't know where volume 1 is. It's maybe in the other box. I don't know. That it's not in the box, and that's a bit concerning. But yeah, so Promised Neverland volume 2. I should have volume 1 somewhere as well. Now I'm gonna have to check the box to make sure that it is in there. I got Blood on the Tracks volume 1. Very excited by this. I had a little bit of a manga kick, so got that. And then I got Night Bitch by Rachel Yoder. I have been wanting this for ages. I really wanted the hardcover, but I couldn't find it anywhere, so I picked up this version, and I just really like the cover. So yeah, this was quite a long clip, but I had a really nice day, and I finished a book, so that was productive. I don't know what I'm going to pick up next. I'm just going to have to see what I'm in the mood for. But I need to go and relocate some books because they are missing, and I really hope they're not missing from my order, because that would suck. But yeah. Hello my beautiful people, happy Sunday. It's 3 p.m. I'm still in my pyjamas. I've done nothing. I've sat and watched Below Deck all morning, but I have sectioned off the Discovery of Witches with all the dates of where I've got to have read by, because I am doing a Discovery of Witches, the real time read along, which I wanted to do last year and I didn't do, and this year I've been more productive with it. And today I need to read chapter 1, because that is what today's pages are. So this wasn't on my TBR, not TBR, because I totally forgot about it. So now I obviously need to get going. So I've got to read chapter 1. Sorry, noisy motorbike, don't know if you can hear it. Chapter 1 today. And then I don't have pages again until the 21st. So I thought that it was, you're going to have to read like every single day, but it's actually spaced out a little bit better. There is some times where you have like 4 chapters in like a day, and that's going to be a bit intense for me, but I'm hoping that I can kind of get ahead of the game sometimes as well, so not necessarily having to just read, like for today for example, if I read chapter 1 and really like it, whoops, we were sliding, and I really like it, I could maybe read up to chapter 5 or something so that I'm ahead of the game. But I don't want to get into that mindset of being ahead of the game and then fall dramatically behind, because that wouldn't be good, and I'm not very good with buddy reads. So it's a chunky one as well. So I do want to get this read because I really want to watch the TV show. And it's what? Almost 700 pages. 690 pages. So that is quite ambitious. But that is until the 1st of November. So it is very doable. And I don't need to stress about it, which I'm already apparently doing. So it's going to be fine. It's going to be fine. But I am away to jump in the shower and sort my hair because I slept in my pleats and it's just a goddamn mess. So I'm going to get that done. And then because I finished The Near Witch, I'm going to read the first chapter of this for today's pages. And then I really want to pick up I'm Glad My Mum Died by Jeanette McCurdy. Totally forgotten what her last name is, I can't remember. But I really want to get that read, and it's only about 200 pages, well, 250 pages or so. So I think that I could get that read quite quickly, and I think I'm going to really enjoy it. So just waiting and seeing. Obviously that wasn't on my TBR, not TBR either. The only thing that was is The Near Witch, and I read that, and it's still early in the month. It's the 18th of September. Usually I'm still dragging my ass and still on my first book of the month, but apparently not just now. So I feel like I've still got a lot of the month to go, and I could potentially get a good couple of books in. I've also got to read the first one in this before the beginning of October as well. So I've got to read 329 pages for this one. It's got really bad sun damage because I had the Vicious and Vengeful box set on top of this, and the sun that comes into my room has ruined the pages. And it's all my VU Schwab ones, so that's incredibly annoying. But never mind. So this wasn't on my TBR, not TBR either, but I'm up to date with the Schwab along, so I would like to continue. And I read the back of this, and I'm actually really excited by what this is about. So you can pause now and read if you want. It's probably going to be backwards. Probably. I don't know. But yeah, so the archived needs to be read by October, so that needs to get done. I feel like in a very good reading mood. I don't feel slumpy just now, which is really good, even though The Near Witch I was not a fan of. But yes, this update has been too long, so it's time for me to skedaddle. Oh, whoops. Hello, my beautiful people. It is 7 minutes past 7, and I've just had the Amazon order that was meant to be here yesterday, but for some reason was not here yesterday. So there was 2 books inside it. I got Promised Neverland Volume 1. Yesterday I showed you that I got Volume 2. So I am really excited about this series. These were really cheap on Amazon. They were only like $4.99, which for a manga is pretty good going. And I've heard really good things about this, so excited for that. And then the girls were talking about this Savage Song, the collector's edition. I didn't even know this was a thing, and I didn't pre-order it, nothing, but it is a beautiful copy. It is a beautiful book. So pretty. Absolutely love it. I read this Savage Song in 2016 maybe, and then read Our Dark Duet when that came out. I didn't enjoy Our Dark Duet as much as the Savage Song, but I loved this Savage Song. Maybe to the point that I might have to do a cheeky little reread of it, but I couldn't pass up on that copy. I did buy it from Amazon because Waterstones, I can't wait for these long times, so I'm just not. Basically all my pre-orders just now seem to be going to Amazon, which, you know, isn't the best, but at the same time it's working out cheaper and they're generally coming on time, so yeah. But that has arrived. I'm sharing that with you guys. I'm watching this last episode of Below Deck, and then I am popping out for the evening. I'm in my comfies though. I really can't be bothered getting out of them, so that is what I'm going outside in. But I do hope to, I'll be watching the newest episode of She-Hulk this evening, and then I will be doing some reading. I need to read my first chapter of A Discovery of Witches, and I also need to start a new book and figure out which one that's going to be. So I will film and let you guys know like when I know what I'm going to be reading. But chapter 1 of A Discovery of Witches is a definite, is happening. What is it? Gunner. There's nothing there, buddy. Gunner. Very strange. This is cute. Hello, beautifuls. Look at these toe beans. Hello. Hello. Hello, my beautiful people. Happy Monday. Forgot to end this week's vlog. I didn't read my chapters of A Discovery of Witches, which is really bad, because yesterday was the 18th, but not to worry. I'm going to read it this morning. It is 7:40. I'm just making a cup of tea. I'm going to get nice and comfy. I'm going to edit and upload this video. Then I'm going to read my pages of A Discovery of Witches. So this week I finished The Near Witch. I went to Dundee for a day trip. Went book shopping. Went to the galleries. And just had a really nice week. I'm feeling a lot better than I did last week, so that is something that is magnificent. But yes, that is kind of a small wrap up of this week. I hope you guys have enjoyed this video, and I will see you all next week, same time, same place. And I hope you've all had a lovely weekend.